Good evening. Welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today is Thursday, March 5th, 2026. This is a reading for the sign of Libra. Please take what fits here and leave the rest. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. We will go ahead and see what is in your energy today, Libra. Okay, let's go ahead and mix these up a little bit. I hope everyone's having a good evening. Spirits, please help with this message. What is the message for Libra today? Okay, so it looks like you may receive a message. We have attentive and past energy. We have I look up to you. We have arrogance and past energy. And we have drug use. All right. So just looking at these cards here that came out, make sure you can see them all well. Okay. So past energy, we have attentive and arrogant. We will go ahead and clarify these cards. But you may have had someone who was very attentive towards you, but also very arrogant at the same time. We have received message and current energy. I look up to you in current energy and drug use. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards next. Let's see what's going on here. So it looks like you're going to receive a message, or possibly you already have. I'm going to get a little more information on that. Spirit, why is the received message here for Libra? Okay, so we have Three of Swords. So when in a upright, that can refer to having pain about a situation or being hurt. But we're seeing that in a reversal. So you definitely went through some pain in the past. You may be in an energy of currently wanting to release that, or to give forgiveness in a situation so that you can let go of your own negative thinking and make a new start for yourself. Not to hold on to the things of the past and the hurts from the past. Why is attentive in reverse? Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups here, this can signify different options that you may be looking at, possibilities. It can refer to a choice. I mean, this could be the fact that you were very attentive in the past to your own pain, but you're beginning to want to let that go. And it does look like a message that you received potentially has made you decide or influenced you to maybe look at it differently. Let's get a little more information. Spirit, tell me more about this attentive card and the Seven of Cups. Okay, that blue. See what we got. We got two cards in reverse. Okay, so we have the star, which is Aquarius energy. So you potentially might be dealing with someone with Aquarius in the chart, or possibly you have Aquarius in your chart. With that coming out in a reversal, that's feeling disappointed about some of these choices or possibilities, what you've been daydreaming about. We also see the Judgment card, and that's coming out in a reversal. So, with the Judgment card coming out in a reversal, you may be feeling some doubt and a lot of disappointment. You may see that you've been repeating patterns in the past and you've been very attentive to doing that. And it's just leading you to disappointment and maybe feeling like you're not really learning the lessons that you need to be learning. You may have some resentment. We have I look up to you next. Spirit, why is I look up to you here? Tell me more. We have the Seven of Pentacles. That's coming out in a reversal. So with that coming out in reverse, you may be feeling an impatience with the situation and feeling like it's a failed opportunity. Why is I look up to you here? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so that's abundance. That's feeling fulfilled. That you have everything that you need. So it looks like someone may be looking up to you, or you may look up to someone that you feel has it all. But it just makes you feel like you're not doing as well. It's just causing a lot of confusion. As you may be procrastinating and not really sure what steps you need to take. Tell me more about this feeling of feeling like something's in failed opportunity. So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the World, which is the closing of a cycle. The Eight of Wands being in a reverse. That refers to, again, feeling a delay or poor judgment. Really kind of questioning what you're doing because you're noticing that a cycle is closing. We also have the Backpacker of Pentacles. Let me just double check that I'm correct on what that is. Still getting used to these backpackers, and the backpacker is the Knight. So we have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. With the Knight of Pentacles being in a reverse, that refers to feeling hesitation to take action or just feeling very complacent in the situation. So you're looking at your situation and just feeling delays and not feeling fulfilled or that you're going in the direction that you need to. There is someone that you're looking up to who seems to be in the energy of having what they need and a happiness. You see a family here enjoying themselves. And you want to let go of some of these feelings that you have and the pain and release that. So you're not stuck in this energy of feeling like a failure. That's how you're feeling yourself. Not that other people think you're a failure, but you may be a little hard on yourself as you're trying to release this pain. It definitely takes some time sometimes. It may feel like all you're seeming to see in front of you is just one delay after another. Why is arrogance here in reverse? Two of Swords. So you see clarity in your arrogance in the past. Definitely seeing things a little clearer than you did previously. You see the energies that you were attentive to, whether that was energies around you or your own energy that was not helping you. We also have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a way of communicating, but when that is in a reversal, that can definitely bring about a delay in abundance. This can indicate that you may have been a little self-obsessed in the past, which kind of ties into the arrogance. Usually people who are kind of arrogant are kind of wrapped up in themselves. In being in this energy, you may have missed opportunities that you may not have been able to see in the past. So now as you're starting to release some of this pain, And not just forgiving potentially other people, but sometimes it's yourself. And then we do have drug use here. Why is drug use here? And this is next to I look up to you. Spirit, why is drug use here? Tell us more. Okay, so we have a backpacker of swords. This is the Knight of Swords. Tell us more. So air sign. So this could be yourself or someone you're dealing with. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, potentially. In this person's chart or yours if this is you. So with the backpacker of swords being here, this is the Knight of Swords. This is someone who's definitely seeking truth in regards to potentially drug use. If this is yourself, you may be seeking the truth regarding your own drug use. We also have the Guide of Swords. So this is the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords, when in a reverse, is someone who can be very critical. They may allow their emotions to kind of overrule them. So, depending on which energy here you are, but it does look like you've dealt with a energy, or this was you towards someone who may have had an issue with using drugs. I want to get a little bit more. So these are two separate people here. So let's get a little bit more. Tell me more about the Guide of Swords. This is the Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the Guide of Swords. It looks like one person is seeking truth regarding this, and the other person is very critical, which tells me the Guide of Swords might be the person who may have a drug issue here. Let's clarify to be sure. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person's looking to basically turn a new leaf, end a cycle. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. A change in events. This is why they're being so critical.
they're looking at the situation as a failed, whether if this is a romantic connection, a failed relationship, or just not feeling too good about the connection at this time, which is definitely bringing about some grief and loss. We also have the Explorer of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So feeling very critical about the situation, but also with the Queen of Pentacles coming out in a reversal, feeling like this other person here, the backpacker of swords, which will clarify, maybe unreliable, and feeling like you can't really trust this person to have much influence over your choices because you're definitely kind of side eyeing this person about their own choices. Tell me more about this backpacker of swords. Very burdened. We also have the Five of Wands here. So a lot of conflicts. So you're just seeing this person struggle. Depending on whether you're the person with the drug habit or you're the person who is dealing with someone, which side of the coin you're on. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Dark Confessions Oracle deck and see what messages come out. I push you away because I don't want the responsibility. Dealing with someone with a drug issue can definitely take its toll. I know that you may not feel as I feel for you. Okay, let's go ahead. I want to pull. I'm going to go ahead and take a card from the Shaman Wisdom deck. We'll go ahead and read out the guidebook. Spirit, give me one card here for this reading. Let's get down. Wrong way, I mean. Spirit, what is the message for Libra? One card. Okay, we have number 60, which is south. This is a masculine energy, referring to the season of summer, adolescence, and water. Let's go ahead and see what this says. Okay.
I am the south. I am the summer rain. I am the protection and daylight. Within you is knowledge and power. The faith that you can accomplish all things must be nourished and protected. You must trust that which is within. The changes to be brought about through purification and healing will lead to renewal and growth. You are courageous. You are a warrior with the power and strength of youth. You pick up the green shield of defense and protection, or choose the red shield of offense and aggression, but only with love in your heart. Walk your talk. I am day, I am water. All right, well, that is the message today, Libra. Please do subscribe, follow, and like this message. Till next time.